Dubai greets you like a mirage rising from the desert. Towers shimmer in the heat, and the city promises 5-star luxury that feels untouchable, until you see the price tags. Your taxi slides past futuristic highways and palm-lined boulevards. Everywhere you look, hotels glitter like palaces waiting to be discovered. But in 2025, Dubai hides secrets. 5-star experiences are suddenly more affordable than travelers expect, and tonight, you're checking in. The first stop is a soaring hotel by Sheikh Zayed Road. Its glass facade mirrors the skyline, and the lobby feels like stepping into a cathedral of marble. You walk across polished floors to the reception desk. A smile greets you, and your room key comes with a quiet promise of indulgence. The suite opens to floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the Burj Khalifa. At night, the city glows like a circuit board stretching into the horizon. The rate? Around $120 per night, for a hotel that looks like it should cost $500. You whisper to yourself, this can't be real. The rooftop pool reflects skyscrapers against the twilight. Guests lounge with cocktails while fountains dance in the distance. Morning brings a breakfast buffet that feels endless. From golden croissants to fragrant curries, every flavor of the world waits under silver lids. You sip fresh juice while gazing at the skyline. The fact you're paying barely over $100 makes the experience even sweeter. Next, you head toward Dubai Marina. Towers cluster around the water, yachts drift by, and the entire district buzzes with energy. Your hotel sits directly on the Marina Promenade. From the lobby, chandeliers glitter above guests snapping photos beside designer boutiques. The suite is spacious, wrapped in modern decor with ocean blue accents. Step onto the balcony and the yachts below look close enough to touch. Here, the rate dips to around $150. You lean on the railing and laugh. In most cities, that's mid-range, but in Dubai, it unlocks pure 5-star comfort. Dinner is served beside the marina with fairy lights strung between palm trees. Plates arrive with sizzling seafood, and the view makes every bite unforgettable. Later, you wander into Jumeirah Beach Residence. Cafes hum with music, and night markets stretch along the shoreline. Back in your room, the skyline twinkles across the water. It's hard to believe the price you paid for this view. The next day, your taxi turns toward Palm Jumeirah. The man-made island curves like a crown into the sea, lined with luxury hotels that dominate postcards. You check into one of the Palm's iconic resorts. From the lobby, aquariums glow with exotic fish while fountains leap against marble arches. The suite is a fantasy, golden decor, soft carpets, and a balcony framing the Arabian Gulf. The air smells faintly of salt and jasmine. The price shocks you again, about $200 per night. For a setting this opulent, it feels impossible. You spend the afternoon floating in a pool that seems to spill directly into the ocean. Staff deliver fruit platters to your sunbed as the sun melts into the horizon. At night, fire dancers perform on the beach. Music drifts across the water while guests sip champagne under the stars. The Palm is indulgence defined. Yet somehow, you unlocked it for less than the cost of a basic chain hotel in New York. By now, a pattern emerges. Dubai's 5-star stays in 2025 aren't unreachable dreams, they're real, tangible, and surprisingly affordable. The following morning, you wander into downtown Dubai. Here, the Burj Khalifa pierces the clouds, and fountains leap hundreds of feet into the air. Your hotel sits within walking distance of the tower. From your suite, you can see the fountains dance with light every evening. The lobby glows with chandeliers and marble sculptures. Guests move quietly through the vast space, cameras aimed upward at the tallest building in the world. Your rate for this stay? Just under $250 per night. Considering the view, it feels like a secret only a few have unlocked. Dinner is served on a rooftop terrace with the Burj Khalifa towering above. The fountains erupt, the music swells, and you feel like part of the city's heartbeat. Back in your room, you stare at the skyline for hours. The curtains stay open, because you don't want to miss a second of this view. The next stop is Jumeirah Beach, where the shoreline stretches wide and soft waves kiss golden sand. Hotels here spill directly onto the beach, with palm trees swaying in the ocean breeze. You check into a resort where the lobby opens straight to the sea. Glass doors slide back and suddenly the horizon becomes part of the architecture. Your room is steps from the sand. Floor-to-ceiling windows frame the Gulf, and at night, the moon reflects off the water like silver fire. The rate? Around $200 per night. You shake your head because in most cities, beachfront 5-star luxury costs far more. Morning begins with breakfast overlooking the surf. Staff refill your coffee as you watch joggers trace the shoreline. Later, you walk barefoot along the beach, returning to dip in an infinity pool that mirrors the horizon. Families laugh nearby, and the air feels free of hurry. This is the Dubai travelers dream about. And somehow, you're living it without spending thousands. From here, you head inland to Business Bay. Skyscrapers rise around winding canals, forming a skyline that glitters at night. Your hotel here is sleek and futuristic, designed for executives but open to any traveler. The lobby feels like a spaceship, glowing walls, soft lights, endless glass. The suite includes a panoramic desk facing the skyline. By day, you could run an empire from here. By night, you simply enjoy the view. The price lands around $180 per night. Again, the surprise is how accessible this futuristic luxury has become. Downstairs, a rooftop bar buzzes with conversation. Music hums while the Burj Khalifa glows in the distance. You sip a drink, watching the city's lights reflect across the water. It's a reminder that in Dubai, business and beauty share the same skyline. The following day, you venture north to Dera, the historic heart of Dubai. Here, the air shifts, spices fill the markets, and wooden abras ferry passengers across the creek. Hotels here lean into tradition while offering comfort. Carved wood screens, patterned carpets, and courtyards shaded by palms remind you of Dubai's roots. You check into a heritage-style property where staff serve dates and Arabic coffee on arrival. The air smells of cardamom and rosewater. Your suite glows with warm lanterns and intricate patterns. From the window, you watch boats drift slowly across the creek. The rate? Just about $100 per night. For 5-star comfort in a district filled with history, it feels like a time machine at a bargain. Evening brings a walk through gold souks and spice markets. Lanterns glow, merchants call, and the city's past whispers through the alleys. Back at the hotel, the courtyard fountain trickles softly. You lean back and realize this stay costs less than dinner in many Western capitals. The journey continues with one last perspective. Near the desert's edge, luxury resorts rise like mirages surrounded by sand. Here, hotels combine tradition with extravagance. Camel rides begin at dawn, while infinity pools stretch into dunes that glow red at sunset. Your room includes a private terrace facing the desert. At night, the stars blanket the sky in a brilliance hidden by city lights. The price? Around $220 per night. You breathe deeply, realizing this level of serenity could never be bought so cheaply anywhere else. As the trip ends, you look back at the list in disbelief. Sheikh Zayed Road for $120, Dubai Marina for $150, Palm Jumeirah for $200. Downtown Dubai dazzled for $250, Jumeirah Beach calmed for $200, Business Bay gleamed for $180. Dera rooted you in history for $100, and the desert itself invited you in for $220. Each stop felt like a dream, yet every price was real. Luxury in Dubai 2025 isn't just for the elite, it's waiting for travelers who know where to look. On your last night, you ride an elevator to a rooftop bar. The city stretches infinite below, lights twinkling like constellations on Earth. You sip slowly, letting the skyline burn into your memory. Every tower, every reflection, every sound of traffic becomes part of you. The waiter places the bill on your table, and once again, it's far less than you expected. You smile, because by now, you've learned Dubai's secret. In this city, 5-star dreams don't require 5-star wallets. They only require curiosity, timing, and the courage to look closer. Your taxi glides to the airport. Towers fade in the rearview mirror, and the desert rises again on the horizon. You scroll through photos on your phone, infinity pools, chandeliers, beaches, markets, deserts. Each image feels unreal, yet you live them all. And the next time someone tells you Dubai is only for the wealthy, you'll remember. You'll know the truth they don't, that luxury here can cost as little as $100. The plane lifts, the city sparkles beneath, and you make a quiet promise. Dubai hasn't seen the last of you.